Hi there, I'm Jamie. I'm 10 years old and I love helping out at the animal shelter. It's always so busy and full of life here. There's this one dog there who's like super special to me. This is Max. He's not the prettiest dog, but he's got the biggest heart. Every day he watches other dogs find their forever homes.
Oh, look at that scruffy one. Next.
Poor Max. He tries so hard to get noticed. Once he even tried to style his fur with a mop. Hee hee hee.
You know, sometimes the greatest heroes come in unexpected packages.
Max doesn't let it get him down, though. He's always looking out for the other animals.
Woof, woof, woof.
See that? Max is helping that little kitten reach its food. That's just the kind of dog he is.
Did you hear about that golden collar hidden in the city?
Yeah, they say any dog wearing it gets their heart's desire granted.
Max's ears perked up at that. A magical collar that could give him a family? His tail started wagging like crazy. Maybe this was his chance for a happily ever after. So, Max was super excited about this magical collar thing, but leaving the shelter? That's like a huge deal. I could totally see him imagining a family of his own.
Woof, woof, woof.
And just like that, Max was out in the big city. Oh boy, was he in for a surprise. It was like watching a furry pinball bouncing around.
Arf, arf, woof.
Max had never seen so many people or smelled so many weird smells. You should have seen his face when he got a whiff of a hot dog stand.
Woof,
Come here, you little runaway.
woof, woof, woof.
Meow, hiss!
But then Max did the sweetest thing. He shared his shelter food with Whiskers.
Woof.
It was like watching the start of a beautiful friendship.
Meow.
And just like that, Max had a new buddy to help him find the golden collar. They made a pretty funny team, like a doggy version of Sherlock and Watson, but way cuter. So guess what? Max and Whiskers finally found out where the golden collar was hiding. It was in this super creepy old amusement park.
Woof, woof.
But uh-oh, there was this gang of tough stray dogs there too. They looked meaner than broccoli ice cream.
Well, what do we have here, a little lost puppy?
Max and Whiskers took off like rockets. Those mean dogs chased them all through the park. It was like a crazy game of tag, but way scarier.
Woof, woof, woof.
They ran into this super weird hall of mirrors. It was so confusing. And then, the worst thing happened. Max and Whiskers got separated.
Woof, woof.
Poor Max ended up all alone on this old rickety Ferris wheel. It was so high up and Max looked so small and scared.
Woof, woof.
It was getting dark, and Max was feeling super down. He thought he'd lost everything, his chance at a family, and now his new best friend.
Ow.
But then, something amazing happened. Max started thinking about everything he'd been through, how he'd been brave, made a new friend, and come so far from the shelter.
Woof, woof.
It was like a light bulb went off in Max's head. He realized he didn't need some magic collar to be special. He was already pretty awesome just being himself.
Woof, woof, woof.
Okay, so remember how Max was stuck on that super scary Ferris wheel? Well, get ready for this.
Woof, woof, woof.
Max totally channeled his inner superhero and started climbing down the Ferris wheel. It was like watching Spider-Man, but, you know, furrier.
Arf, arf.
He was on a mission to find Whiskers. Nothing was gonna stop him now.
Woof, woof, woof.
Meow, meow.
Oh my gosh, it was Whiskers! She was stuck on top of the merry-go-round. The whole park was like a spooky dog obstacle course.
End of the line, shelter boy.
Yeah, woof, woof.
Then Max had the most brilliant idea ever. He jumped on the merry-go-round and started it up.
Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, meow, meow.
And guess what they found? The golden collar. It was hanging from an old Test Your Strength game.
Woof.
But you know what? Max didn't take it. He realized he didn't need some fancy magic collar to be awesome.
Woof, woof.
Oh no, I can't reach it.
Woof,
Max zoomed over and grabbed that wrench like it was the world's tastiest bone.
woof.
Oh, Daddy, can we keep him? Please, please, please.
Well, he certainly seems like a special dog.
What do you say, buddy? Want to come home with us?
Woof, woof, woof.
And just like that, Max found his forever family. It was better than any magic collar could ever do.
Meow, meow.
Oh, and Whiskers? She decided the street life suited her just fine, but she'd visit Max for play dates.
Woof, woof, woof.
Look at Max now, walking like he's the king of the world. I guess sometimes you don't need magic to find your happily ever after. You just need to be yourself. So, remember how Max found his forever family? Well, you won't believe how awesome his life is now.
Woof, woof.
And guess what? He still helps other animals, just like he did in the shelter. It's like he's a superhero, but with a waggier tail.
Woof.
I guess Max found something way better than a magic collar. He found a family who loves him just the way he is. Oh, and me? I still volunteer at the shelter. 'Cause you never know when another Max might come along, just waiting for their happily ever after. As the sun sets, we see Max's new collar tag glinting in the light. It doesn't say the end, but Max's new beginning, because every happy ending is just the start of a new adventure.